Hello Pisces. This is going to be your Clow card reading for the month of June 2019. I hope all of you are doing really well. This is going to be for Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is just going to be a very general reading, going over your general emotions throughout the month. This is a just for fun reading. You know, we're here using the Clow cards. This is a very special reading because I, too, am a Pisces, so we'll see what the month has in store. And also, I apologize for getting this out a little bit late. I will be putting the next month's ones out considerably earlier. Now, let's go ahead and pull these cards and see what the universe has to say. I feel like it's going to be a big month with lots of changes, lots of positive steps in the right direction. That's what it feels like. There's like an energy of change, an energy of transitioning from something old into something new, letting go of the past, letting go of, patterns of behavior. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Big. Very awesome. The Big card is all about taking a leap of faith. It's about taking big opportunities to do something. Seizing the big opportunities, taking a little bit of a risk with something, and then reaping the rewards. It's about making big changes. It's sometimes when we want to make changes, we take small steps or we wean ourselves away from something. This is saying just jump in. This is not saying dip your toe into the water. This is saying cannonball into the water. The Big card is saying you might be presented with some big opportunities this month, and this is the time to seize them. This is a card that says you're going to be making some big changes. You're achieving big results with big changes. So it's a very fortuitous card to receive as overall energy because it means opportunities are coming in for you, Pisces. So let's see what all the rest of the cards are. What have we got? The Sand and the Voice. Okay. The Rain and the Mist. The Glow and the Mirror. And rounding off the month, we have the Wood and the Nothing. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay. So, the Sand and the Voice. What does this mean? So, the Sand card is kind of, I call it my not religious card. I call it the spiritual card. When I see the Sand card, it means to me spirituality, also connecting with positive, like-minded individuals, including a community. The Voice card is all about authentic expression of yourself. When I see the Voice and the Sand paired up, I feel like in the first week, Pisces, you are going to be connecting with like-minded individuals, and you're going to be expressing yourself in a way that's more authentic to you. I feel like sometimes you communicate with others, you share things with others, and sometimes you might hold some things back. You might not share everything you have to say, because you might not feel like it's appropriate to say all of these things, or you feel like others won't have interest or won't understand what it is you're trying to say. In the first week, you might be finding a community or sharing personal things with others that come from a very authentic place. And when I say community, that doesn't mean necessarily like people in physical life. This can also apply to online, like in forums or on social media platforms like Twitter or YouTube. This is just about sharing, your personal truths with like-minded individuals. So I feel like the first week, you are, you're sharing yourself more. You're getting into more comfort with being honest with yourself. So I think the first week lends itself towards honesty. And also, if you are a spiritual person, then in this first week, you may be connecting with others who share similar beliefs or similar lifestyles to that which you identify with. So, first week, really good for communication, especially with like-minded individuals for yourself. The second week is the rain and the mist. The mist card is kind of like you are feeling not exactly lost, although it can feel like that. It's more so directionless. You feel a little aimless in this second week of the month, and you don't know what to do. It's just a general feeling. It's nothing too harsh. When it's paired with the rain card is all about doing things that bring you emotional fulfillment. So I feel like in the second week, to overcome these feelings of feeling a little bit, aimless, like you're just wandering around, finding things that give you emotional fulfillment and doing those will be extremely, beneficial for you, I think, in the second week of the month. I think, Pisces, that you will be feeling really good throughout the first half of the month. You may be connecting with like-minded individuals, you're speaking from a more positive place, and you're overcoming your general aimlessness by doing things that bring you emotional fulfillment. These aren't just regular things, these are things that are special to you. And I think by indulging more in hobbies, interests, or things that make you happy, you will be more emotionally fulfilled at that time of the month. The third week of the month is presented to us as the glow and the mirror. The mirror card is all about introspection, just looking at yourself in an honest way and seeing what, do you like what you see? Do you want to change something? No, it's just that kind of an energy. It's just taking an honest look at yourself. The glow card is all about kindness, being kind to others, and being kind to yourself. Since it's paired with the mirror card, which is introspective, the glow card is more about being kind to yourself at this time of the month. Pisces can be in a world of their own. They can be in their own world. They can be in their head a little bit. They can be so caught up in their daydreams, in their aspirations, and things that are kind of distractive. And I feel like it's very easy to overlook self-care sometimes because you can get too excited by things going on in your life. I think, just take an honest look at yourself at all areas relating to self-care and see, have you been lacking? Have you been shortcutting? Are there things you can be doing but you aren't doing? Are you sleeping enough? Are you eating enough? Are you eating too much? Are you eating poorly? Are you making poor dietary choices? Are you eating too much, too many sweets? Are you not drinking enough water? These kinds of things. If you're being overactive, then maybe you should, take, what do they call it? Like a salt bath or something. Or like a bath to relax the muscles, or maybe get a massage. There are many different things you can do to make yourself feel better. Or to treat yourself better. If you've been eating too much fast food, maybe it's time for a home-cooked meal. Self-care looks different to everyone. Maybe it's just getting an extra hour of sleep, or maybe going to sleep a little bit earlier. You'll know it because when you look within, when you look at yourself in an honest way, you'll see where you might be overdoing it and where you may not be doing enough. The third week is about loving yourself and taking an honest look at yourself and being more kind to yourself. It's about rest and relaxation and allowing your body and mind the time it needs to rejuvenate and reinvigorate itself. The fourth week feels a little bit like a carryover from the third week because we have the wood and the nothing. The wood card is all about grounding your energy, reconnecting to nature, eating better. It's about remembering that you're part of something bigger than yourself. You're not just a lonely individual, you're part of the whole human race. And I know that's kind of overreaching for some people because it doesn't really apply to some aspects of living, but what it is just reconnecting to nature, but in a more profound way. And that also includes, eating more fruits and veggies. So which is kind of like a carryover for taking care of yourself. The Nothing card, as we know, is about being bored, stagnant, over it. You might be feeling a little bit bored in the end of the month. You might be feeling a little bit understimulated, but when we're grounded, we feel very good. Grounding usually brings us back into our center and makes us feel really good. Whenever you ground, it usually takes away your worries and your thoughts and your negative beliefs. It just makes you feel kind of emotionally fulfilled, but in a very subtle way. It makes you feel more like you have more clarity in your life. I think that by reconnecting to nature, maybe going outside in the end of the month, it'll help you overcome feelings of stagnation or feeling like you're bored with life. This will help maybe bring you more energy. Now, I feel like this whole month is extremely positive. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment throughout the month, and you're taking care of yourself, which is always good. Like I said, we have the big card here, so any opportunities that come up for you, whether they be for emotional fulfillment, for reconnecting with nature, a big opportunity to do something for yourself or to express something, I think you should absolutely jump on those opportunities. I think you deserve it, and I think you can make some really big things happen this month, Pisces. Usually, you're kind of, very in your own mind, and I think this month you are a lot more in the real world, and you're making some big changes. I think you're making things happen in this month, June. I think you're making some really awesome changes. I think you're getting more comfortable with who you are on a deeper level, and you're being more authentic to yourself. You're being more fair to yourself, more authentic to yourself. You're treating yourself better, and you're reconnecting with things outside of yourself in a more profound way. Let's see what the additional messages are from these two oracle decks. What are the additional messages for Pisces for the month of June 2019? What are the additional messages for Pisces for the month? What have we got? Dance. Find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. So this is just about being happy. It's about going with the flow in a very positive way. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. So I feel like when we have this, it's just saying, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just saying dance with life. Go with the flow in a positive way. Like, just step lightly. Don't take things too seriously. Life is full of twists and turns, but you don't have to feel negatively about it. It's just saying be happy, follow your joy, and don't take things too seriously this month, Pisces. Sometimes, we can take things a little bit too seriously. We can overthink things sometimes, or we can make things out to be bigger than they are, because sometimes we choose to go with our emotions rather than our intellect, which isn't a bad thing, but sometimes it can get us into a certain mental place. So I would say this month, the message of this card is just follow your joy and don't take things too seriously. Let's see what the additional messages from this other deck. What is the additional message for Pisces this month? What is the message for Pisces this month, June 2019? What is the message you have for Pisces in the month of June 2019? Pisces. What have we got? Seems like this card's been coming up a lot. Yellow Jasper. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. So this is all about control, obviously. It is about wanting to control every aspect of your life. And when this card comes up, I feel like it's about relinquishing control. It's about going with the flow a little bit instead of trying to control every little thing. On the other spectrum, it also speaks to others trying to control you. So if you've had, a situation where others have tried to take advantage of you or try to control you in some way, this is speaking to that maybe coming up this month as a theme. But, if you're grounded, if you're looking within, and if you're emotionally fulfilled, if you're being more authentic with yourself, it's really hard for others to really control you or take advantage of you at all. I think you are going to be stepping into your power, which it says here, utilize your God-given strength and power. And honestly, you have a lot of power. Everyone does. And I think this month, if you utilize it and stay in a positive mind frame, you don't have anything to worry about from anyone. Certainly not. I feel like this is a very good month for you, Pisces. I think this month you're going to be more authentic with yourself. You're going to be more honest with yourself. You're going to be connecting with others in a very fulfilling way. You're also going to be reconnecting with who you are deep down, as well as perhaps with nature, should you go down that route. I think you're going to be taking care of yourself this month, and I think this month you're also going to be approached by the universe with different opportunities for different things. And when these opportunities come, don't hesitate, don't worry. Just jump on these opportunities because they are going to be very positive for you. That is pretty much all of my messages for you this month, Pisces. I hope that you have a great month. I hope the rest of your month goes well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then of course leave a like. If you want to comment, then do that too. And if you enjoyed this, then of course subscribe, because I post more of the same. I'm going to be posting many more videos using the Clow cards, and I will be buying the pink ones very soon as well, so I'll probably be incorporating those into my readings as well. This has been a Just for Fun Clow card reading for Pisces, June 2019. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.